This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Did you watch the Artemis launch yesterday?
No, but I heard about it. I was scanning through news and saw the Artemis. So we're just ringing around it and coming back. We're not stopping.
Right, right.
Just a drive by. What are we looking for?
I think we're just looking to test the propulsion stuff and all that.
Oh, yeah. So it's just test driving. That's got to be terrifying because if you make something wrong, you're going into oblivion, knowing that at one point you're going to run out of air.
Right, exactly.
That's terrifying.
And then,
like there is no, hold on.
Someone's coming to get you.
No, it's over. Could you imagine the people on, the Apollo 13?
Right.
Holy smokes. Jim Lovell and all those guys with the iron, now we have people that can't even walk in the sunlight. They're afraid. Where were those gem of human beings?
Yeah, exactly. I watched it and I didn't realize how puckered my butthole would be the whole time. I was like, my God, I'm so nervous. Something bad's going to happen.
Well, I mean,
I had PTSD from watching the Challenger when I was 6 years old, for Christ's sake.
It's not a myth. We've seen it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, ah. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I was kind of irritated by some of the live stream because they cut away from the rocket and went in, and I was like, I want to see the rocket. Why are you showing me the goddamn room? I don't care about these people.
And this finally, NASA had the money to actually do that instead of just having Elon do it.
Yeah.
Didn't Elon's park again? It did. It came back down. It parked back into the. Did you see that?
No.
Yes.
No.
His rocket parked. I wonder what these guys are going to just land on the ocean again.
But I don't know. Elons don't go to the moon.
No, they just go into.
I don't know what they're doing up there, though.
Never know what they're doing.
I never know what they're doing in space.
I'm assuming testing a bunch of stuff.
So
cell phone coverage. See if Verizon is really everywhere.
I feel like they're spying on us.
Is it U.S. Cellular? Is it
spying? It was kind of neat to watch. It was kind of neat. Lots of people down there supporting. It was pretty cool.
That is cool. I mean,
space.
I start thinking of space. My feed, my algorithms are always about space. Just this morning, it was about Saturn and what would happen if you fell through it. Don't know how the hell they know what's in it, but it's like ammonia clouds that are 200 and some degrees Celsius below, or negative 200 degrees Celsius, which is almost absolute zero.
Right.
Which is nuts.
That's so crazy.
But then you fall through that, and then you fall through another set of clouds, and then it's just all gas. So how is gas making it? I don't know. It blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I wish that I could, when I start thinking about how big space is,
dude.
My brain starts to overload, and
Yes.
it's just stop.
Yeah, because again, I was looking at the sun, and they were showing the solar flares, so you see it because they can take the imaging so that it, it's not always just this bright ball, but you see the surface, and it looks almost like a fuzzy carpet, orange carpet, like cat fur, and then you'll see a solar flare, and they showed it, and they said comparison to Earth, and the flare was 8 times the size of Earth. I'm and then you think, okay, that's Earth, but then you start thinking, it takes me 35 minutes to get from here to home.
Right. Exactly. Right.
And how far that is. You have to take a plane. You're in a plane for 6 hours to go to L.A. or something.
Right. I know. And then
and you're then you compare that to the size of your cell.
Right.
And then it's even smaller.
Yeah. When we were on the ocean, I start thinking about that too, just the size of the ship, right? And then you're think about the boats that people used to cross the ocean on, the wooden freaking boats, and how massive the ocean is and how small those boats were.
Diversity is the old wooden ship.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Holy crap.
And then they just decided, okay, we're going to go by the stars, and hopefully we're landing on the spot.
How did anybody make it anywhere?
Who figured out, the poles are magnetized so you could kind of tell where you're going.
How many people tried and didn't? get anywhere. Like there's just like, you know.
Holy smokes.
You think about how many dead people are in the ocean that tried going somewhere.
That never
that's
will
what we
know
started
that
thinking
they
about
existed.
Too. Right, exactly. Yeah, it's wild to think about.
I know.
Anyway.
I start going down that. I don't even need weed for that.
I know.
It's just like I just start going, whoa. You look up at the sky, the night sky, and you're just like, what the? And you start thinking, that star is bigger than like our star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You start looking at like that ton 218 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where they kind of show, and they can't even give you the size comparison correctly because it doesn't even fit on a screen.
Right.
That's insane.
Yeah, Mark Hansen, Johnny's friend Mark Hansen, is a great follow.
I thought it was.
He's a great follow on Facebook. He goes all over the world and sets up super expensive telescopes.
Oh yeah.
And he shares various images that they capture, and he always goes in detail about what the image is and explains it. It's just an awesome, nerdy follow. But Mark Hansen is his name.
Well, they make all that information. They get all the information from the change color. You know, the certain colors would actually meet, so that has to be a certain chemical from that distance. So that's how they calculate stuff. But I'm like, at some point, there's got to be some of it's like, well, we think it might be this.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
totally.
It's crazy that there could be like another. More than likely, with just that sheer number, there's no way trillions of galaxies with trillions and trillions of stuff.
Gotta be.
There absolutely has to be. It's mathematically impossible.
Right.
That it doesn't mean that they're like us, but that reminds me of that movie Project Hail Mary. Did you see that?
No.
It's really good. But there's like, yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We have a scientist on the phone. Hello, JJO.
It's Nate.
Hey, man, I'm freaking out, man.
Told you.
I knew it.
There's your scientist.
I knew it, dude. Brian goes, "Are you guys high right now?"
I told you.
No, it's
Greg put that Trump lunar hotel and casino.
Oh no. All right. Anyway, space. It's it's Existential Crisis Thursday. It is.
James.
Yes, it is.
Sure is.
I didn't win the lottery, so here we are.
Not even a number. Not even just to give you a. It's like stop buying tickets.
You know what's not for you? Gambling.
Out.
The universe has been trying to show you. Pick a different hobby.
Oh, man.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
We're getting close to Easter, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I was gonna. I know we talked about this off air, but Easter, there's a pet warning. You know, animal rescue groups are trying to remind people. You know, don't buy live rabbits or baby chicks or anything like that for Easter gifts.
Please.
They say it happens every year. Families get caught up in the holiday, bring home a cute little bunny or chick, and then a few weeks later,
You're like, oh my God, this is a real life animal.
What am I doing with this thing?
Oh my God, I have to take care of
Yeah,
this
and
thing.
then they go drop it off on County Junction C or something. You know. These animals need real long-term care, and many end up abandoned and novelty wears off. You know.
Yeah.
So instead,
The chicks don't stay chicks forever.
then you got a full chicken
Yeah, and
or
they
a
poop.
cock on your hand.
They,
You got a big old cock on your hand.
yeah, well, and if that's the case, those usually aren't allowed in town, and and rescues are usually overwhelmed with people trying to drop off roosters.
Oh man.
So that's a bad one. Yeah, it's just don't.
Yeah,
God
just
damn
stick
it.
with stuffed animals or chocolate bunnies. That's for Easter baskets. Spokesman from California Animal Shelter says rabbits can actually be great pets, but
Yeah.
they live 8 to 12 years, so you better be in for a long haul. That's a decade-long commitment,
Yeah.
right? Cute Easter bunny is that, it's like you said, it's not just a 2-week phase. And baby chicks, they don't stay cute and fluffy for long. They grow into full chickens, meaning noise, mess, and early wake-ups calls from the whole neighborhood. Shelters are every year after Easter, they have this same problem. They start getting calls about abandoned rabbits. Sometimes people even release them outside, even though they're domesticated rabbits, so they don't survive well. Next they're going to get picked off by
the hawks are thanking you.
Again, there's a thing with you and hawks too.
100%.
Yeah, you don't want to see them doing that though. The message is simple: if you're not ready to have the responsibility, don't get a live animal. Period. Yeah. Animal groups have reminded people that pets are daily care, proper housing, vet visits. Rabbits in particular aren't great for small kids because they can easily be stressed.
They're not a low-maintenance pet.
No, did you know if you turn them on their back and you rub your 2 fingers on their stomach, it's like tonic for a shark, you turn them upside down?
Yeah.
It's weird. I watch people, they're like, watch this, and you do it, and then the bunnies will just sit there,
like
on their back. And,
like a daze.
Yeah, some sort of like, yeah.
They eat their own poop. But it's a certain...
Don't we all?
Hold on. It's a certain...
It's
like their nighttime poop or something.
Well, they poop out those, what's that?
They eat their night feces.
Their night feces?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
To obtain essential nutrients, vitamins, and proteins that are produced.
Dude.
Yeah.
Your intestines already did that. It's time to let it go.
It's not. They have it's completely different.
So they're like cycle things through so they can.
Yeah.
That's efficient.
Rabbits produce 2 types of droppings: hard, dry fecal pellets and then soft, sticky, nutrient-packed pellets at night. So their daytime ones are the pellety ones.
It knows to do this?
Oh yeah.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Isn't it nuts?
There's stuff. What?
And so then if they stop eating their nighttime poo, it's a problem, and you have to take them in.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. But this is stuff you need to know, but people will see the rabbit
horny.
eating the poop, and they're like, oh my God, stop it. And you can't stop it.
Yeah, like that's what they're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
They're horny buggers too, man.
Yeah.
They say something like doing it like rabbits. I watched the videos where one of them was like,
oh my
God,
just
wailing away, and then he just like he freezes up, and he falls to the side.
Oh my God.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen. But those things are, they breed like crazy. But if you have the ones that are domesticated, they're not like the ones out in the wild, man. They're gonna have problems.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting away. I had those dwarf bunnies.
Oh yeah.
It's a horrible story, but
oh no.
Well, it doesn't end well. You know those dwarf bunnies, those little ones?
Yeah.
I had 2 of them. Well, I thought it'd be cool because I was living up north at the time with my parents, and you know what's up there.
How old were you?
9,
okay.
I think. So I had these dwarf bunnies, just playing with them. They'd jump around my room, cause havoc, but they were great, right?
Yeah.
They'd cuddle and stuff like that. Poor bass. One was white, one was black. I was trying to keep it all cool, But I let them outside.
Oh.
And I watched as this owl came up and off it went.
Oh, no.
And it was racist because it took the white one only. But it just off it went. And I was like, damn it. But the owls, man, and that was probably just a morsel. He probably ate it in one bite because I watched owls take out turkeys.
That's pretty cool.
Owls
are pretty
Owls
cool.
are badass. I love them. Well, that wasn't cool.
No. So, when I was a kid too, my parents got me a rabbit. Well, I think the neighbors were getting rid of them or something. I don't know. But they got me a rabbit, and then they got me nothing to go with it.
They just, here, this will be in your house.
That's about right. No, it was outside. And so, anyway, I was playing with the rabbit. I was in like one of our outbuildings or whatever. And I decided I was going to tie up the rabbit with like twine.
Oh, no.
I was a kid. I'm stupid. Stupid kid. And yeah, what do you think happened? It chewed through the twine.
It just did a in excess itself.
No, it chewed through the twine.
Oh, it did? I thought it in excess.
And my rabbit was gone when I came back.
No kidding. He's like, I'm out of here. Jailbroke.
See ya. So I had a rabbit for like an hour and a half.
And there's no way you're finding those things again. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
I had a we've had so many animals because my mom was like in love with. We had a skunk named Bear. His descent that he would do his little hands. They'd smack their feet. Yeah, he was pretty cool. We had raccoons. We've had deer, mallard ducks, ferrets, spiders. Every animal. My dad was just like.
No wonder why you don't want any animals in your house.
Animals. Yeah, I know.
That explains it.
You know, I loved. I had a cat named Nino Nini. Nino Nini. No, you used to say it like that. Nino Nini. And it was great. I love cats for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
Especially when they're lap cats. Or like the orange ones are pretty.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I used to pick it up like I caught a fish and I'd just have him in the air and he just wouldn't do anything. He just hangs, you know. But yeah, it's a responsibility I just don't need.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to mow my lawn either. You know. Like, I don't want animals. Jennifer's like, oh, can we get a dog? I'm like, no, because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to end up doing everything.
100%. Yep.
As Bill Burr says, there's a people that put the dishes in there, they let them soak, air quote, and then there's the people that actually do the dishes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and I'm the dish doer.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
I'm a big survey guy. I like surveys and studies, right? Every time I'm doing these. There's a new survey that reveals Americans abandon or discard 42% of their possessions when first leaving home, with average departure at the age of beginning at 23.
Yeah. So
the research study was done by 2,000 adults, found 92% leave belongings with parents, keeping only 58% of the items due to space constraints.
Yeah.
Respondents typically leave 9 boxes or large items behind, with 27% having no collection plans. Store that.
That's about right.
Like Pulp Fiction. You know?
Yeah.
Did you see a sign that said most store items for safekeeping or potential future use, while others forget about them entirely? So this is what, dude, my basement's, he laughed, Logan did, little bastard. And
You left, baby?
Yeah, he left. So it's empty. And since he left, I don't even go down there.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I have this giant space downstairs with a fireplace. I have the hot. You remember that? That whole giant area, nothing in it. But that's how I like it. I like not having a lot of stuff.
Right.
It's just stuff. And if you haven't used it in 6 months, 7 months, what is it for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, but
you're like, well, I could maybe use this in the future, and then you just never do.
I know, but there was. I saw a post the other day, and it totally resonated with me because it happened to me. We threw out the box of cords. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And then I needed a cord that was in there, and I
what were you putting it up
with
to a
myself
VCR
for a
or
minute, and I was
RCA cables or what? Was it a phone cord or
son
what?
of a bitch. No, it was to go from
Oh, the adapter from a C.
From the TV to the internet thing. It was
Ethernet cable.
Yeah. I was like, God damn it! I knew I needed, and it was just an extra one.
So
because the one we had is frayed.
So that type of stuff, I have one rolled up. You know, and as you do stuff with like Spectrum and whatnot, they'll send you something, and then they don't care about those.
Yeah.
So I just keep like one, just in case I just have one sitting there. And it's just it's just small enough, but stuff like that's fine. But when you've got like, I've had this stupid. Well, it's probably, I don't even know if it's worth money, but Jennifer's grandpa had this. giant record player that she just won't get rid of. And every time I open my car door, it's like, I'm going to hit this damn thing because it's in the garage sitting in the same spot doing nothing.
Yeah.
And it's been there for 4 years or 3 years, going on 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't moved. I'm just like, why do we have this thing?
I know. Yeah, it's tough. I went through a bunch of stuff too when Amber moved in. And like I said, we have a lot of stuff in totes. And then now it's like kind of the second pass as we go into summertime.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm getting rid of more stuff. And it is kind of like as you don't use it in 6 months, it's easier to get rid of. But man, as you live somewhere, you just collect crap.
And then, because it's just like, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
I noticed, I cleaned out my truck and I was like, what in the hell? I had so much stuff in there. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Because you just keep packing away. And I try not to do that. Like the basement, there's the other side that has like a storage area, and I'm trying to make it like a gym so I don't have to pay to, I can just do it downstairs. You're more likely to work out when it's right downstairs, right? So I'm trying to get that, and then there's just all this stuff. I'm like, why do I have this? Some of it I'm like, and then I have a problem. I start fighting with myself because I'm like, well, I want to keep that because, it's from my military days. Mm-hmm. Still have my beret and stuff, or like just stuff like that. But that shouldn't be too bad. It's 3 totes that I can keep all this stuff in. Yeah. But, I don't know. I argue with Jennifer all the time, like, dude, get rid of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I know. Sometimes I wonder why I'm holding on to some things. And it is like, I'll hold on to it, and then a year later, I'll get rid of the thing I just held on to for a year.
Yeah, yeah. So I think you got to process the ability to let something go.
Yeah.
I don't.
Very bizarre.
Because you're like, well, maybe I could use this. I'm like, why do I have the stupid? It's like you could put your phone in it, but it was for like 3D VR.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you remember those? There was like you stick your Samsung in there and plop it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Samsung had one. And so I still have that. And I was always like, oh, man, there was this scary shark thing where you kind of go into the water and you swim out and you look to your right and then there's a shark coming at you.
Yeah.
It's freaky and it's awesome. Then they have another game, Face Your Fears. And I got such a reaction out of people with those that I was like, oh, I could use this again, possibly. And I'm like, I haven't used that. I'm not going to use it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm like, I still haven't let go of it.
Right.
Like, why do I throw this thing away? Not throw it away or give it, I tend to take trips to Goodwill a lot.
Yeah, I know. There's things. We're consumer. Consumer based. So you just end up with so many things.
That's why, I'm stuck in the house I'm in now because of how low my rate is. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I know. You'll pry my 2.3 from my cold dead hands, dude.
I'm like, yeah, you ain't getting that again unless we have some other bullshit happen. But yeah, so I'm like, well, I'm either renting this house out because I don't want to mow lawns anymore, and
dude, just you can hire a neighbor kid. Oh my God,
they won't do it right.
You're so cheap too.
No, because I edge. It takes me like 2 hours to do this whole, and I bought the Ego and I got all the Ego stuff. It's all electric. I'm mowing the lawn and then I get it all edged up and then I'm sitting there fighting with the weeds and I'm like, I don't want to burn my lawn. So then I'm like, I find myself spending way too much time on this.
Oh my God.
It's awful.
It sounds like you made it a deal.
I did.
A whole deal.
But, if you see it, it looks like a golf course for a certain period of time, and then I just get upset with it, and I'm like, next thing I know, there's weeds everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Then I'm fighting.
I always think that the concept of weeds is weird, too, and having a lawn. Mm-hmm. See, I start thinking about this crap, too. Who decided
that weeds were bad?
That we were going to pick grass to put in our yards.
I think
only grass.
Do you know why? It's the
grass seed companies.
It's the feel, it's the look, and the uniformity of it. Mm-hmm. So it looks like a blanket, like a carpet.
Yeah.
Right?
Lisa said she just donated a clothes basket full of shoes that have been in a closet for 8 years and she hasn't worn them. Yeah, right. We just acquire things and then we're like, oh, I like those shoes, but I haven't worn them. It's hard. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're right. Now I got to go back home and get rid of some shoes that I'm like, well, I might need those if I go to football or if I'm mowing the lawn. I'm just like, no, you don't. If I need it that bad, I'll run over to Walmart and grab a pair of those, like, whatevers.
Right. $20.
Yeah, $20 beat ups.
Back into the consumerism.
Yeah.
Can't win. Do I hoard these shoes or do I buy more? What do I do?
No, because it's just terrible. It's all sitting out there. And then my garage is all full of stuff, and I'm just like, I have Maxim magazines that I haven't gotten rid of that have like Christina Aguilera young. You know what I mean?
Not too young, just the right age.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like, Epstein young. I'm like, but like, yeah, I have all them, and they're in the box, and I'm like, what am I doing with these? And it's funny because you go back through it and you see how like Spike TV it is.
Yeah.
It's so like, that was the same prime time that they had, what was that show? Blue Mountain State. Have you ever seen that show? Oh, it is just bro as you can get. It was Spike TV that had it, which turned into Paramount apparently.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's bro-ish as you can get.
Like you're like, wow, this would not fly in
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, it is just everything about, what do you do when you shave and you get a bump and blah, 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 and all this, like, how to get women in 20. It's like the Cosmopolitan or Cosmo for
dudes.
For dudes, yeah. And honestly, there's some funny stuff in there, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I know, but so why are you holding on? Do they have a value?
That's what I wonder, because they're in perfect condition, and there's like a ton of them, and then it has all like the Charlie's Angels ones, and there's all these like, they're all old as hell now,
Is there anybody collecting Maxims?
You know what? That's a good thing to check. I don't know, but that's one of several things.
Yeah, old magazines. And it's not.
It says generally low resale value, usually selling for $5 to $15 individually. Hey man, I'll take it. It said, I do have these. It says popular celebrity covers like Britney Spears and Megan Fox can fetch higher prices. Bulk collections often listed on eBay offer the best return, potentially yielding $300 for 100 magazines. I don't know if I have 100, but I just don't have the time to do that either.
You don't want to list them on the eBay machine?
Is eBay easy?
Yeah.
Is it?
I can throw it on my account and just give you the money.
Oh, yeah. I got a bike and a lawnmower, too. So if anybody wants...
You put it on Marketplace, too.
Yeah. Those people...
Oh, my God.
They're a little...
Marketplace is so funny. So...
See?
I bought this... I'll tell this quick. I bought this thermo imaging gun thing. My intention, I was going to try and see. There's a more expensive version you can get for animals. Because I was want to use it to see if you can see inflammation on the animals. So then when I do the therapy on them, you can see the inflammation go away, right? Anyway, but I was like, I'm going to see, because oftentimes, just because it's marketed towards animal therapy people, it's a higher price tag. So I was like, I'm going to just see if I can get the non-animal therapy marketed version and see if it works.
Sure.
Turns out it doesn't. The thermal imaging gun that's meant for the house is indeed meant for the house. And so I bought one for like $120.
Ooh.
And it doesn't work the same way the animal one would. So I put it up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And then I was like, I should just list it on my personal page and see if that happens, if I can sell it. And I did. I sold it to a friend, but I forgot to take the posting off of Marketplace. And I get a message. Would you want to trade for something or?
Trade?
And I was like, It's like 2 a.m, and it's this guy. You know the guy.
Oh boy.
The profile pic is like him with his forward-facing camera, and he's not wearing a shirt.
Oh, it's close up from
And you're
down.
like, oh, for Christ, no.
Down to up.
No, whatever you want to trade, the answer is no.
Awesome.
No. So I deleted the message and I blocked him because I don't want to know.
Oh man, what is it? I'm curious what he wanted to trade.
I'm not. I am not curious.
I got one of Ed Gein's nipple belts. That's
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
this goes on for a while.
It does.
That's right. It is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day.
What flavor of jelly do you like with your peanut butter?
You know what's weird is I used to love those goobers. You remember them?
Goober grape?
Yeah. Well, I used to get the strawberry. That was a rare find.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So grape's always good. I know you have a love for grape jelly.
I do. Well, I like. I mean, if we're really getting into it, I'll take
Raspberry?
I'll take a strawberry rhubarb jelly. I'll take a sure. I like a raspberry jelly. I like a black.
Now is
cat
jelly and jam the same thing?
No, jam has the seeds in it. The real fruit. Jelly is smooth.
Gelatinous, yeah, smoothish.
Jam is bumpy.
I like mine bumpy. Yeah, I do like chunky peanut butter too.
Yeah.
Right? So National Peanut Butter Jelly Day is April 2nd. More popular in the U.S., basically. Peanut butter jelly may seem like an odd combination for some, but it is a great snack.
Who thinks it's odd?
I don't. Who
Punch
knows?
them right in the face.
That's like peanut butter and chocolate. Let's say, you know that peanut butter debuted in 1883 at the Chicago World's Fair. It was mainly sold to fancy tea rooms until like 1900s, when the peanut butter industry commercialized and peanut butter became more affordable for everyone.
Really?
Home economists named Julia Davis Chandler conjured up the first known recipe for PB&J in a Boston cooking magazine back in 1901. She recommended currant jelly. I don't know what that is, but it sounds probably good. 1928, pre-sliced bread revolution led a lot of people to eat peanut butter sandwiches during the Great Depression since it was affordable and nutritious. And then during World War II, the U.S. Army food rations list included peanut butter and jelly and bread. So soldiers were credited for combining these tasty ingredients into the basic classic combination. So thank a soldier.
Yeah.
For the peanut butter and jelly.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. It also, there's a lot of things today, a national day. It's National Burrito Day,
Yeah.
which who doesn't love a burrito? Autism Awareness Day. It's also
You know what I was
National
looking
Do
up?
It Yourself Day.
I was looking up because I just thought, whatever, horses has some strange behaviors, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
can an animal be autistic? Because why not?
Well, they have Down syndrome tigers. Have you seen them?
Right.
They have all the classic characteristics.
Because why wouldn't that be a thing?
No, it is.
You know?
It is just in nature. They don't last that long because,
Right.
they just can't. Like a
Yeah.
human, they actually will have caretakers. They have people looking out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that only goes so far in the natural world. That's survival of the fittest. And if you ain't,
I looked it up, and they were like, there's not any test for it. And I was like, well, duh. I figured there wasn't.
Yeah, how are they going to? What are they going to talk to him? Here, read this, okay?
Yeah.
Are you scared in social situations? Every cat would be.
But they were like, yeah, it's possible that the animal can be cognitively impaired. And then they were like, it would be from like lack of oxygen. I'm like, I don't think so.
I know.
My horse didn't have a lack of oxygen coming. He's just special.
I know there's a couple of dogs like that. You know?
He's just special.
Very derpy, you know? That's right. Yeah.
Oh, Seamus.
So,
Love you.
yeah, National Ferret Day. National Reconciliation Day. So if you broke up with somebody, get back with them.
Perfect day to go ahead, text
Now's the day
that
to do
ex.
it. Go ahead and text them. Even if you're in a relationship, go ahead. Just say, hey, it's National Reconciliation Day.
Thinking about you.
Well, I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about. It's also, this one's for you, National Ride Your Horse to a Bar Day.
Oh no!
I think you got some fun ahead of you.
Yeah.
Can you get a DUI on a horse?
No, I don't think so because it's not a vehicle.
Same thing with like a scooter.
You could probably get like a public intoxication.
Yeah, you got to get something.
But a scooter, I don't know, because a scooter has wheels. You can get one on a bike, so.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems weird. That was National Ride Your Horse to a Bar Day. Is celebrated every April 2nd every year. This day encourages people to do exactly what the name says, ride their favorite bar and enjoy a drink. I don't know.
Not all bars got a hitching post. There's a bar up in Campbellsport called Mike's. Man, to this day, it is the best Bloody Mary I have ever had. We think about it. We talk about that Bloody Mary all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Sobelman's better than Sobelman's?
I've never had one at Supplements.
Holy smokes!
But that's the one that's got all the crap on it, right? It's like
Yeah. So some of them do. They you can order. They have a whole bar, a whole menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so the one at Mike's, it's right by the Northern Kettle Moraine campground. So
Sure.
which is like there's like a human campground and then there's a horse campground. So there's a trail and where everybody rides their horse to Mike's, and there's like a corral you can put your horse in, and then there's also like hitching posts, right? So we went there. We didn't ride our horses there. We hopped in the car. Our horses were back at camp. But we got there, and there were two horses at the hitching post. And we got in the bar, and there were these two broads sitting at the bar, and they had like their reflective vests on, and they were wearing their helmets. And
are you sure they were riding the horses and weren't?
Oh yeah.
What we were talking about before?
They were hammered, and they were doing a shot as we were leaving, and it was so. And them horses, I'm confident, just knew they. This is not the first time they rode their horses to Mike's. It's not the first time those horses have been waiting at that hitching post. Like them broads
They
were
knew.
well seasoned. Riders to the bar.
Seasoned, all right.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody there knew their names. Like, and they got back on them horses, and them horses just they were getting no guidance. They knew exactly where they were going, just moseying right back down the trail. It was pretty funny.
Oh man, got all differently abled.
Yeah.
Did you know? And I didn't know this, that they actually found evidence indicating that people rode horses around 300 or 3,500 BC.
Oh, really?
One theory poses that the modern horse descended from the bow tie culture, where horses were milked and possibly ridden more than 5,000 years ago.
Well, that's crazy.
Despite sharing a small DNA with them, modern domestic breeds do not descend from the earliest domesticated horses lineage of the bow tie.
Weird.
I know. Yeah. Huh. There you go. You learn something every day.
But they weren't riding to the bar.
So you have done this.
I have not ridden to the bar.
How cool would that be to go into like a town like the old days, you know, the westerns, where you just roll up to a hitching post and get a whiskey and.
Yeah, I know. Is it called the lead pipe ride? I know there's a local ride where they do that.
Lead pipe.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this year we're going back up to Kettle Moraine in July, and it was our goal to have our horses be calm, cool, and collected enough that we could ride to Mike's, and they are indeed calm, cool, and collected enough that we can do it this year.
I had, my ex-wife, we owned horses, so I know a lot about them now, but I used to ride quite a bit, and they always gave me that flighty Arabian.
Oh.
And that son of a bitch would take me through the woods. And it was like, dude, and then, just go down these hills where I'm like leaning back so far that I may as well have been laying by its butt.
Yeah.
Like my back of my head was touching its tail. Oh, yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, and then that thing would,
That's some crazy
it would know when I would come around the corner, oh, here we go. And you would try, and then that little son of a bitch would try to get the low-laying trees. He would go under. Oh, they're little assholes.
Yeah. Arabians are pretty smart.
He's like, oh, watch this. This will be funny. And then adjust when you get excited and take off and go down. And I was like, piss on it. I'll let him go. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of.
Yeah, just know when you have to duck.
Yep.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.